Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are watching on TikTok Grow Together, Success Together. So today I bring one of the important feature called field dependency, and I can show you how many field dependency you can create, and not how many, and how you can create the field dependency, and what are the way you can follow while you creating the field dependency, and what are the type we have in Veeva for field dependencies. So this topic is important because field dependency we generally use where some field you need to be controlled by another field, and that is a very common topic in Viva, and we generally using uh, most cases when client give you that such a requirement where the field should control by another field. So welcome today's session, platform level features field dependency day 3. So you are seeing that managing dependent fields. So when you see that headline or title, managing dependent fields, then your mind are saying that how you can uh, generate dependencies field and how you can manage that in Viva. So I can show you, not to worry. So basically this picture saying that dependent fields example. So most of the cases, a very common scenario is you can see any of the portal or any of the internet site that country field controlled by state field, or country values controlled by state value, right? How that happen in Viva and how we can configure that in Viva. I can show you that in a minute, but before that, how many type we have in Viva, right? The three type we have. First one is document lifecycle. So through document lifecycle, you can create a field where the controlled is document lifecycle. You can create a field behavior which is dependent by document type, and another is where your field dependent by another document field. So there are three cases how you can create a field dependencies. So in next topic, I can before I'm going to the next topic, here is an important note you should consider that you cannot set up a field dependencies for required field, that you should remember. So in this topic, as an admin or as a Vault owner, how you can create a field dependency and where you need to find that field dependencies, right? So first you need to open the admin section and then configuration and then field dependencies. So upon clicking the admin configuration and field dependency, you can see there are three type you can see. One is document type, another is lifecycle, and another is controlling field. And there you can add the actions as well. And one thing is that when you open the field dependency, there you can see the export option. So once you export the field dependency rule in the Excel format, then you can review the rules offline as well for your informations. Now here I can show you how you can a field is controlled by our document lifecycle. So here you can see we are talking about general lifecycle state. So lifecycle is general lifecycle and the status of the lifecycle is approved, and this is applicable for approver role. So in this screenshot, you can see that two field called document approval comment and budget approval comment is visible when the general lifecycle state is approved, and this is applicable for approver, right? So this is one of the example where you can find this two field is visible and that controlled by document lifecycle. So in this case, the document lifecycle is general lifecycle and status is approved. So for approved case only, approved state only, these rules will met, right? Now I'm going back to that next topic or next type, that is the field controlled by another field, right? So here you can see that the field called field readiness date that will visible for user when field use called field use field equals yes. So when field use equals yes, that particular case, field readiness date, this field will visible. So this is also one of the field, and this is the one of the field called field use. So this field called readiness date controlled by field use values, right? Now I'm going to the next topic, which is or next type, which is controlled by document type. So you learn now how a field controlled by document field and document lifecycle. Now you can understand how a field controlled by document type. So here you can see that the document type is follow-up request. So when for particular case, when the document type is follow-up request, this field is required. That rule can be created. And that comments field controlled by this document type. Right? Now, this 3 screenshot I taken from Veeva Platform level page. So you can visit there and you can understand that, right? Now, these 3 use case that I took from that site as well. So these 3, when I'm talking about the 3 example, then your picture will be clear related to field dependency and how that is work, right? So now in this example that vForm wants to lock all fields for document in the approved state except for a few fields editable by user in the approver role. To do this, they remove edit fields permission for all role except approver. Then they configure a field dependency allowing approver role to only edit the document approval comment and budget approval comment fields in the approved state. To restrict editing on all other fields, they set those fields as read-only by checking the every field without lifecycle dependency rule option. So if I go back to that example, then you can understand that these two fields controlled by approved status of general lifecycle and this role applicable for approver. Right? Now, next use case is the fee firm admins apply the comment field at the base document level, making it optional for all document type. However, for the follow-up request document type, the admin wants to make it required. To do this, admin create a field dependency that sets comments as required specifically for the follow-up request type. That example I also shown you. Let me reshown as well. This is the case where field readiness date is visible based on that. Sorry, not this one. So for follow-up request document type, when the document type is follow-up request, this comment field is required. Now next is controlled by document field. Here you can see the field readiness date should only appear when field use set to yes. To set this up, what admin can create a field dependency using the control by document field option, and after selecting the document type, subtype and classification, the admin sets field use as controlling field, and then admin configure the field readiness date to be hidden when field use is no, otherwise is behave oppositely, right? So these are the use cases often required for a client. So if you learn that field dependencies functionality, then you can easily implement this feature, right? So that's all for today's session. Please let me know if you have any confusion or any comments. I really happy to help you, and we can connect offline. You can reach out to me in LinkedIn anytime, anywhere. Thank you so much for your support and stay tuned to my channel. I try to my best to cover all the platform level topic, and then I can again start a application level feature of Viva. Thanks for supporting. Bye for now. See you soon.